June 18, 1815. In the quiet fields of Waterloo, two men prepared to decide the fate of Europe. One, the fallen emperor, determined to reclaim his glory. The other, a British duke, waiting and calculating. After escaping exile from Elba, Napoleon marched into France. The army sent to stop him joined him. Paris welcomed him like a returning god. Europe, once more, braced for war. Napoleon bold, fast, a master of momentum. Wellington cautious, deliberate, a defender with nerves of steel. The perfect storm was brewing. Dawn broke under gray skies. Rain the night before had soaked the fields. French artillery sank into the mud. Napoleon waited, hoping the ground would dry. Every moment he delayed, Wellington's defense grew stronger. Then, around 11:30 a.m., the French attacked. Cavalry thundered forward, muskets cracked like lightning, and cannonballs tore through the wheat. At Hougoumont farmhouse, fierce hand-to-hand combat erupted. The British held. In the center, Marshal Ney launched wave after wave, yet Wellington's thin red line did not break. By mid-afternoon, Ney, believing the British were retreating, led a massive cavalry charge. But there was no retreat. British infantry formed squares, bristling with bayonets, repelling wave after wave. Ney charged again and again. No artillery support, no orders from Napoleon. Then, at 4:30 p.m., distant gunfire echoed from the east. Blücher had arrived. The Prussians crashed into Napoleon's right flank like a hammer striking glass. Confusion spread. Morale shattered. The Imperial Guard, Napoleon's last hope, was sent in. But even they faltered. And then, for the first time in history, the Guard broke and ran. After the battle, Napoleon fled to Paris, but hope was gone. He abdicated for the second time, and surrendered to the British. He would live out his days, not as an emperor, but as a prisoner. Wellington returned home a hero. But he never romanticized war. He called Waterloo a damned close-run thing. To him, victory was necessary, not glorious. Why did the greatest general of his time lose at Waterloo? Historians point to 5 key reasons. First, the rain. Heavy rainfall the night before turned fields into mud, delaying Napoleon's artillery and giving Wellington more time. Second, communication breakdown. Napoleon and Marshal Ney often acted without coordination. Key moments were lost in confusion. Third, underestimating Wellington. Napoleon believed the British would retreat under pressure. They didn't. Fourth, Prussian persistence. Napoleon assumed Blücher wouldn't return. He did, marching over 20 miles to join the fight. And finally, fatigue. Napoleon was ill, and his army was exhausted. Two men. One chased glory to the end. The other waited and watched him fall. And in the fields of Waterloo, history changed forever.